we are here because Loren, Big Al, has made it show and tell for us today.
I'm looking in the studio. Why I see an octopus.
Oh, like a children's octopus? Like this?
It look a little for real. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, why is it so realistic looking sitting over here in the other studio, Miss Loren?
I'm glad you asked on why it is in the studio, because I woke up this morning to a sound that can only be described as a raccoon in my playroom.
Yeah, like that, Al.
So I did some investigation, and this guy is only supposed to come on when he is submerged in water. Mm-hmm. There's like 2 contacts on the bottom, okay?
And it's a pretty good sized octopus, by the way. It's like bigger than the palm of your hand. It fits over your palm.
Totally. And he was going off up against the wall.
Stuck.
Banging. Stuck.
Oh, yeah.
But I couldn't get him to shut off. So he's supposed to shut off. Now he's going to do it, right? He's supposed to shut off. There's a contact on the bottom, and if you touch it or it gets wet, it's supposed to shut off. Well, he would not shut off.
Let him move across the counter at Al.
And no, see, he's not going to work now because I'm not touching the contact. But he was doing it. I'm just going to leave him on the desk because he does do it every once in a while where he'll turn on and move.
It better not get too possessed over here.
It was very possessed this morning. And first I took it and tried to shut it off, and I couldn't. And then I put it outside my front door. And then I was like, well, this is a weird place to leave it. So I just brought it with me in the car, and it went off the entire way to work. I got up here and it quit, and then I sat it on the desk like this, and I was like, we're just going to leave it, Maney. And then it would just turn on and off, and its eyes glow green when it comes on.
Why would you bring this haunted octopus up here to the station?
So it is a haunted toy.
No.
That I'm not sure if I'm actually going to take home at this point.
Don't leave it up here.
Hey, do you believe that you owned a toy at one point, Al, or your sister had a toy or something that was in the house that was possessed?
My parents don't play that. They would have sent that stuff
right outside.
Nope.
You know Alf, the character Alf? He's a furry alien before your time, but maybe you've seen him in some sort of commercial or something. He was a furry, fun little alien. Well, I had an talking Alf doll when I was like in the 4th, 3rd grade, something like that. And in the middle of the night, he would just talk. He'd go, "Oh, anyone want?" He liked cats. He goes, "Anyone have a cat for me?"
You know
so
what?
my aunt.
Did he eat cats? That's
that was
what I
his
thought.
delicacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was a different time in the 80s. And so my aunt would stay in my room when she would come visit, and she'd be like, "You got to get the Alf out of here. It's possessed." So we want to know from you guys. Let's do a phone topic right now and take your calls on what possessed kid's toy was either in your house and you had to get rid of it, which is crazy, or you're still living with a possessed kid's toy, just like Loren's. That's Jackson's octopus.
Yes, he just got it for his birthday, and I'm about to regift it.
Is he looking for it yet?
I don't know. I haven't been home, and we've got stuff going on there, so he's a little preoccupied.
Okay.
But
yeah, there he is. 980-780-9595. We want to know about your haunted kids' toys. I'd love to hear from people who literally threw it out because it was so haunted or it was so broken that they had to get rid of it.
It's
and
over
if it
here
comes
doing
back,
stuff.
980-780-9595.
It's like that speak and spell, speak like the devil.
Give us a shout and tell us what toy is possessed in your life.
I'm like, this haunted octopus.
You want to hold my haunted octopus?
If you're just joining us, Loren, tell everyone why we have a haunted octopus kids toy in the studio.
Because this is the noise that I heard in my playroom this morning as I was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I had to go and find out what it was because I thought I had no idea what it was. And it is an octopus that my son got for his birthday that is only supposed to do this when it is in water. Like there's a contact in it that says like, I'm touching water. I need to turn on.
But there's no water in your playroom and there's no water here now.
No. And it just randomly turns on and off.
And we're talking about your haunted toy. And Amanda's toy was so haunted, she took the batteries out and it was still creepy. Tell us, Amanda, what's up?
Yeah, it was a remote control little baby doll in a walker, and it was turned off. You know, we only turned it on when the kids played with it, but it was in the closet, and she talked as well. So she started talking, and the walker started moving in the middle of the night, and so and it did it again. So I took the batteries out of the remote, the walker, the baby doll, everything, and it did it again. We lived on base at the time, so the dumpster wasn't too far. I was walking that thing to the dumpster.
Yeah.
How does it work out without batteries in it? How is that even like energetically impossible?
I have no idea. That's why it was out of my.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got it.
Now, if it makes its way back, you burn the whole house down and leave.
That's it.
That's
it.
Taylor,
Hey, good morning.
what's
Taylor,
up?
what do you have that is haunted?
So when I was a kid, we had a Teddy Ruxpin doll.
Oh, yeah. I did too.
It didn't come on its own, but you loaded him with tapes, and the tape player slowed down, and when you played it, it just sounded like a demon speaking.
Teddy Ruxpin had a cassette that you put in him, Al. And like he's saying, when the batteries would die out, Teddy would be like, hey, do you want to have some fun?
No, Teddy, I do not.
What?
Christy, haunted toys. They're possessed. What's up with yours?
Okay, so this was probably when I was 11 or 12-ish, so early 90s. It was a Gigapet. I don't know if you guys remember those things.
Are those like the
do.
Tamagotchis?
Yeah, like one of those. And it was supposed to be, I guess, basically supposed to teach kids, like, how to, manage
Care of an
situations
animal.
and with some responsibility.
Keep it alive.
Yeah, basically. So that thing would go off in the middle of the night, and it would say, I've never heard anything say it needed to pee and poop and need to be fed. And I'm like, this is worse than a newborn baby. So after a few nights, I think after a few nights of it, I was over it. And my parents are still asleep. I got up, I got the battery out of it, and like the first caller, it still kept doing it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do to get this thing to stop?
Oh.
So I went out to the garage and got one of my dad's hammers, and I beat that thing to pieces.
Oh, my gosh. So aggressive.
Al, you're here for that.
That's how you get.
Cody, somebody, and not just you, a lot of people are texting that this specific toy is definitely possessed. What is it?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I had a Furby, and that would also turn on in the middle of the night. And just like the other colors, even after I took the batteries out, it would still do it.
How is that possible? Where's the energy coming from?
I don't know, but it already
Thanks,
looks
Cody.
like the gremlin, like the pre-gremlin, right? The Mugwai
The Mogwai.
or whatever it is. Yeah. So then it starts talking in the middle of the night. You're getting punt kicked.
All right, last one. It's not a toy. It was a picture of Mickey and Minnie, says Corey. Good morning, Corey. You're on with Maney and Loren. Go ahead.
Good morning. So when I was about 4 years old, I had a picture of Mickey and Minnie sitting on a bench, flowers in the back. Favorite picture is stayed above my bed. Well, one night, Mickey and Minnie come out with little vampire fangs and teeth and the fingernails. They were coming for me, and we had to get rid of that picture. My mom said, Mom, it's got to go. And we never had it ever since.
That was in your head, though, right? Like, that didn't
No,
physically happen.
everybody says this. Everybody who knows me, I know all those KP are like, yeah, that's Corey. No, it happened. It happened, and maybe I just had an obsession with vampires, and I don't know. But it happened, and ever since then, I keep away from Mickey and Minnie. Even my kids, they're stuffed animals. Nah, you're good.
Mickey and Minnie, no go. Disney World, Disneyland, no way.
Me too. Hey, it's Loren from the Maney and Loren Morning Show. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you want to see more videos, you can always check out our behind the scenes content or our War of the Roses.